was speaking to the Gerada.
Yeah, me too.
Do you remember this episode, Andrew?
Oh, yes. The Gerada.
Yes.
Oh.
Which is...
That's
right. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Sounds a bit like Klingon.
Yeah. The Big Goodbye.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, we're reviewing The Big Goodbye.
Not The Good Big Bye.
No, not The Good Big Bye. This is the holodeck episode. One of the first of many.
Yeah. No, because the first time to do holodeck, was it the encounter at Farpoint? With Data and the...
Yes.
When he was whistling?
But it wasn't originating around the holodeck.
No, that's the first time we see the holodeck.
Yes, that's correct. It is the first time we see the holodeck.
Is this the second time?
No, I think Code of Honor, but we don't see it active. Oh, properly.
Oh, right, that's right. Yeah, where Yara's fisticuffs.
Martial arts.
Yeah.
So this is where we see it used as part of the episode's story.
I love the idea of it, though. That's great. Like, you could load up your own murder mystery or adventure or whatever. The idea of a holodeck is just amazing. The things it could do with it.
Yeah, and you get to create an imaginary scenario and act within it. So Picard needs a bit of a break. He's learning this speech language and it has to be done very precisely. Okay. So Deanna Troi has been useful in this episode and suggests Picard to have a bit of R&R, and he pops to the holodeck and
Dixon Hill.
Yeah, which is a private investigator in the year 1941. But I thought this particular episode, is probably one of the more decent ones. There are a few things that could be
improved on. I think a lot of the problems I have with this episode are things that are errors in the holodeck itself.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the first time that we're really using a holodeck, and the audience are getting used to the idea of a holodeck. And so there's lots of ideas that are put into this that actually, as you progress through the seasons, wouldn't make sense later on. Like, for example, things in a holodeck can't be taken outside of a holodeck and they'll instantly disappear because it only works inside a holodeck.
Yes.
So in later episodes of later seasons, that's very rigid and fixed as a rule. But here, I guess the writing hasn't really cracked down on how rigid that rule is.
Oh no, there's another episode. Wesley's falls in the water.
Oh,
it's wet.
Yeah.
And I think there's another episode of snowballs thrown out at some point.
So doesn't someone get ill from that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets hit by a snowball and then gets ill.
Yeah. So things shouldn't be allowed to go out of the holodeck.
Yeah, and I think he
generated inside.
Yeah, and I think at the beginning of the episode he gets kissed on the cheek and there's lipstick on his face.
Oh, Picard does, yeah.
Yeah, things like that.
Then he leaves the holodeck with the lipstick still on him. Was like, what? That should still be there.
I mean, maybe some of it can be explained because they do say it's matter. I think they explain the technology a bit more. It's like matter. It's like a mixture of matter, energy.
Oh, like a replicator.
When Picard goes into the holodeck, the secretary says he's wearing pajamas, but he's wearing his uniform. But she said, "Oh, like you look like you've come out of something like Halloween or something." Picard goes, "Oh, Halloween," as if maybe Halloween doesn't exist in the 24th century anymore.
Okay, yeah.
Picard is very enthusiastic about the holodeck.
Yes.
And wants Data to invite that fiction expert, Mr. Whalen.
I want to take that 20th century historian.
Who, Whalen?
Yes, Whalen. I bet he knows more about Dixon Hill than I do.
Shall I tell him, sir?
Invite him, Mr. Data. This is supposed to be a recreational activity.
Is he an ensign?
I don't know, but he might be.
We need someone to get shot.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's when apparently a scan causes severe problems because the Gerada scan the Enterprise and it causes a huge problem.
That's crazy.
With the holodeck, it malfunctions.
That's fine. I don't like being scanned, so I understand that.
Yeah.
I malfunction and shut down when I get scanned.
Also, Beverly Crusher comes as well, and we get to see
Yeah, that's fun.
a bit more chemistry between Picard and Crusher again, which is nice.
Yeah,
And
I like their relationship. It's
yeah,
nice.
I like it when Crusher says, "Oh," they say, "Don't interrupt the captain. He's being interrogated." He's like, "Why can he have all the fun? Why I want to get interrogated?"
He's being interrogated. They think he committed a murder.
Why aren't we all being interrogated? Maybe I should go and help him.
No. Relax, Doc. He's having the time of his life in there.
Well, why should he have all the fun?
And then you go to the scene where it cuts to where he's been interrogated, and then just after like this grueling interrogation, Picard then looks at the inspector, starts shaking his head with approval, and like starts saying, "Oh, well done, yes, very good, very good."
I've told you everything I know.
Well, you just have to tell us again. From the top. From the top!
Oh, very good. I've read all this before, you know. It's absolutely as it should be.
They don't know they're trapped yet. We're always a step ahead. I think a lot of the time in a lot of these season 1 episodes, the audience is always ahead. We're not discovering things as the characters are discovering. We're always
Okay,
it seems like we're already ahead of them.
yeah.
We know what's
So it's
going to
better
happen.
than the other way around, though, isn't it? That we discover with them.
Yeah, so a lot of the time we're ahead of the game. They go back to their Dixon Hill's office.
Do you know when he's in the office? There's a scene where Picard is looking out the window at the street, and he's like describing how amazing it is, and you actually see a car drive towards the building, and it doesn't turn off anywhere.
Oh, it like almost goes into the building.
Yeah, it'll basically drive straight into the building.
Oh, right. I didn't notice that. Yeah, so there's there's a guy knocks on the door. I think it's Mr. Leach.
Okay.
And he comes in, and he wants to speak to Mr. Hill, but they're there.
Mr. Hill.
That's right.
Where is it? Where's the item?
And he pulls out a gun, and they all put their hands up like it's fun.
Yeah, that's great. That is.
Well, this is interesting. And then I think Mr. Whalen gets a bit enthusiastic, and he starts pulling his sleeves down like he's about to have a punch up.
Then he gets shot.
Give me the gun. And he gets shot. And
then
they think he's acting.
Well done! Yes, Mr. Galen, well done.
Playing along.
Amazing.
Take it from me, Leach. You'll never find it. Now, give me the gun. Oh. But they're not real.
At which point, we're now all thinking, why can't Data just beat them all up?
Yeah, that's right. Data's got super strength, which we realised that in Encounter at Farpoint.
Yeah.
It picks Wesley out of that water really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
He's really quick at putting those isolinear chips into the computer in the Naked Now.
Yeah. And Picard would know his capabilities.
Exactly.
Because he would know what his crew can do, surely, especially the senior stuff.
And also other things like, why can't they beam them out?
Yeah, because they've been scanned, see?
Yeah, but surely you can beam people out of
Not once you've been scanned.
Why can't transporters work?
No, don't go there, James.
Okay, sorry.
That's just ruining
I've ruined the whole story.
Yeah.
Well, because apparently Wesley wants to save the day because he studied all the technical manuals.
He has, yeah.
Yeah.
Forget about all these people where it's actually their day job to fix all these things.
The holodeck guy. Was he on a holiday?
Yes, he is. He's on shore leave.
He's on shore leave, like every episode.
I do get annoyed that Wesley's fixing or investigating.
Yeah.
And Geordi LaForge is just watching. I think to myself,
should be the other way around. Yeah,
this is crazy. I know Geordie's not officially an engineer yet, but they would have some member of staff who is, that's their job to maintain and fix these things.
Wesley's there to save the day.
Yes.
And it's annoying because he is a child and he seems to know and be able to do everything.
Yeah.
Maybe people find it annoying because someone's like, you're a kid. In reality, it's not feasible that you are better than anybody else at everything on the ship than people who actually probably trained all
Well,
their
not
lives.
everything, just
Most things.
engineering kind of things.
Yeah, but how a holodeck works. Engineering's got so many different facets to it, though, isn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, Geordie does kind of take more of a supervisor role because as Wesley's going through it, he goes fast, and then Geordie says, "Slow down there, Wes. You might miss something really important."
Yeah, and kill
Wesley
them
has
all.
to be, yeah.
Well, somehow, if you disconnect the holodeck or make something wrong, they all disappear.
Yeah. Not sure
Why?
how or why the computer would.
Because Well, it's something to do with the scan.
Don't get scanned.
Yeah. They didn't have to mention that bit at all, really, did they? That they'll disappear. The fact that it's just stuck in there is good enough, isn't it? They didn't have to say that.
I guess so.
They didn't have to go, oh, if I shut it down now.
It adds an extra element of danger.
Yeah. It'd be good if they didn't know they were stuck in it for longer. Might have been better. Get Wesley out of the picture.
Yeah.
Rather than saving a day.
If you did that, there's not much time then to add the suspense of them being stuck in there.
Well, they would know that they're stuck in there when they can't get out. Still, when Mr. Whaling gets shot.
Yeah, but there's a progression of his health deteriorating over time.
Yeah,
because if that time's quite short, then there's not as much time to build up tension. Because you've got the tension of Mr. Whelan's health, and then you've also got the tension of the diplomacy part.
Yeah.
Of the aliens, that they need to speak to the captain. They won't just talk to anyone.
Yeah, it's true. But the most part of the episode I enjoy is the fact they're going to a holodeck and they're kind of playing in holodeck. There's different characters.
Fun. Yeah.
That's what I appreciate about the episode more than the diplomacy part or how they're going to get them out of the holodeck. I was quite enjoying them being in the holodeck.
I like how they then try and describe to the people in the holodeck that they're holograms.
Yeah.
You're not actually here. What? What's you on about? Yes, I am.
Yeah. I think even Data tries to explain where they're from as well. Picard said, Data. He's like, yes, I'm from, what's it?
South America.
South America.
Where do you suppose he's from?
Where were you hatched, anyway?
I was created on a planet, Data. South America.
But then shortly after saying to Data, don't say anything, Picard then goes, yes, so we're from the space.
Yeah.
But Data was just told to shut up.
He's not from this world. None of us are. We're from a world of fabulous riches. A world where there are objects far greater than the one you seek.
And then Cyrus Redblock, the main leader, and the holodeck characters go out the door.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's what you already mentioned before. It just doesn't seem to be right.
Yeah. Like
that they could just walk out. There's nothing going on the first few seconds or so. They don't just disappear. They're still there.
And where are all the staff who are outside frantically trying to open the holodeck and repair it? Suddenly, they've all disappeared. The door's open and nobody's there. Wesley's not there.
Geordie,
Riker's not there.
Well, no, because it's going to be quite difficult to do an effect like that because they needed a non-moving background so that they could disappear in front of it. That's probably why. And they disappear from leg upwards.
I mean, admittedly, you've got to remember this is still season 1, and it's early days of them looking at the holodeck.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I can understand why they did what they did. But then the problem is when you take the whole of Next Generation and Star Trek moving forward, it's not consistent with holodeck in general. But taking it as it is, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works for the episode.
Yeah. It's a really good bit when they're trying to get them out of the holodeck. Something goes slightly wrong and they're on a cold planet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It snows.
Oh, yeah.
And then it goes back to normal again.
Yes.
To just do that little, 2 seconds must have been a complete, job to do.
I don't know how they filmed that.
Right, let's get all the cameras set up. Let's get this set up. Are you ready? Let's get all the cast. And it's just 2 seconds.
Excellent. Job
And
done.
they've got to
That's
get
good.
the snow going and everything.
Yeah. That's when Data should have then said, see?
Oh, yeah, get them.
Or beat them up, yeah.
Yeah,
I
beat
was
them up.
thinking then that'll actually prove his point even more.
About them being holodeck characters.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a friend as well who gets a bit upset near the end of the episode. And he says, what does this mean about my wife and my family? None of us are real.
And you've gone. Will this world still exist? Will my wife and kids still be waiting for me at home? I honestly don't know.
I was like, well, they shouldn't be self-aware, to be honest.
Yeah, and then Picard exits the holodeck and everything goes dark. I thought it was quite a nice little touch. When the holodeck shuts down, it's just like goes into nothing. Feel sorry for the guy, even though it's a holodeck program.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's questioning his existence.
I mean, it's a good question about AI then, isn't it? Is it alive? Does it exist?
Mm.
No, it doesn't. Simple answer. It's just a program.
Yeah.
But Riker in this episode is a bit of an idiot, really.
Shut up!
So 2 things. One is the staff are trying to fix the holodeck, right?
Yeah.
They have the skill to get on with that. He's on the bridge, gets frustrated, and says, right, I'm going to go down and help them out or something.
Riker says that.
Yeah.
Does he go down?
He goes down to see what's going on. It's like,
Micromanaging.
yes.
Geordie's already doing that with Wesley.
Yeah. He doesn't need to go down. His job, while the captain's not there, is to take the role of the captain. He should be on the bridge.
For God's sake.
And all he needs to do is say,
Grow a beard, Riker.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
and then the other bit later on is when he's trying to negotiate with the aliens and they're saying, no, we don't want to listen to you, we want the captain. He then gets frustrated with them. I'm thinking, look, you're wanted to be a captain one day and you need to learn patience because part of being a captain is negotiating with alien races.
Yeah.
Goodness me, mate.
Yeah.
So in this episode, I think he's a bit of an idiot. But in general, he's like that, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, maybe he gets better with more hair on his face.
Yes.
Bad day for him, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Picard stuck in holodeck.
Big goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, so obviously at the end of the episode, Picard does his weird voice.
Oh, yeah.
And Troy tries to emulate it, doesn't she? Yeah, like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
well
That's
done,
right.
yeah.
I wonder how did they just write that out on the script? Or did he just make it up?
I wonder if they actually looked at some of the dialects that actually exist around the world. That would be cool if it actually is a real dialect or a real
They
language.
ruin it for the other people. It's like, they're speaking my language.
I doubt that they're actually going to watch it.
We got, oh yeah, Mr. Whalen, he survives in the end. He doesn't die.
Oh, well done.
So maybe he hasn't got a red shirt.
No.
I mean, red shirts are actually yellow shirts in Next Generation.
Yes, that's true.
But I would assume he would have a blue shirt.
We'll just give him a red, just because.
That's command.
Oh, yeah. Can't do that.
Is he just in the episode to get shot?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Why don't they want to shoot a main character then?
Well, you can't do that.
No, well, fair enough.
I just thought the change of colours of the uniforms, that'd be confusing for Trekkies. Like, let's just say
You've
just finished watching the original series. Well, not just, but like 10 years ago or whatever it was. I don't know what the difference is between the original series and Next Generation.
What, years?
Yeah.
20.
20 years. Oh, it's quite a big gap, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're used to watching the original series where ensigns who always get shot are wearing red and captains are wearing gold.
Yeah.
And then you come to the Next Generation, captains are wearing red and ensigns who get shot are wearing gold.
The reason why they changed it, apparently, is that they didn't think Patrick Stewart looked very good in gold. So he looks better in red.
Yeah.
So they just changed it. They swapped it round.
I think I'd agree with that.
So, yeah, no red shirts. Because Picard is a red shirt.
Maybe
Yeah, I
not
mean,
get
I
shot.
think people must have realised when they watched it that that was the case. I didn't realise this. I found out the other day because Wesley gets a uniform when he becomes acting ensign.
Yeah, his is red, isn't it?
No, he gets like a grey one, but it's got
Oh.
red, yellow, and blue. So it's all departments.
Ah,
And it's
okay.
like it crisscrosses each other on the shoulders. I thought it was just his normal like
Pajamas.
pajamas. It's actually a uniform
Okay.
to show that he's an acting ensign training in all different departments. Because he would look pretty weird, I guess, wearing yellow, Picard. Can't imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, blue suits him all right. He wore blue once in one episode.
Oh, yeah. When you see him as a young cadet or ensign or something.
Yeah, well, that's when he changes his past.
Oh,
It's a very good episode, that one.
yeah. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
He changes the past, and suddenly Riker is no longer his number one.
No.
He wants Wesley Crusher to be his number one.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it? And then for the other 5 seasons, Wesley Crusher is
He's just saying it
It's the
just
number
to
one.
get our audience
And-
confused.
and Riker is now Ensign Riker,
Yeah.
and he gets changed.
And he's only
later
got
to-
half a beard.
Yeah, and he changes his name to Harry Kim. That was a good episode. Enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I thought it was a good episode. It was a big, good episode.
Like we did there, James.
Yeah.
I do like these puns. I like it. I like it a lot.
Not that great. I was just trying to come up with some.
I don't think our listeners do, but that's okay.
This episode, probably best one yet? I'm not sure. I think the next episode might be a better one.
Ooh, what's the next one?
I mean, I like Where No One Has Gone Before. I do like that episode as well.
Hmm.
The next episode is Data Law, which was aired on the 18th of January, 1988.
1988.
Yes.
I was born then.
You were born then?
Well, I was alive then. 82 I was born.
Same. 82.
Nice.
Good year.
Best year.
Well, that's when Ruffle Khan came out.
Yeah, best year. I prefer First Contact.
Well, I like First Contact as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but I prefer First Contact to
Okay.
Ruffle Khan.
They weren't born in 1996.
No, is that when it came out?
Yeah.
I went to see it in the cinema
Same.
in secondary school.
Yeah. So it was year 9, I think. I remember going. I was ill when I watched it, so I didn't really enjoy the film.
Oh,
So it wasn't very well. I thought, this isn't that good. It must have come out. I don't know. It was cold. I think it was cold. It must be December or something. But yeah, it's a big goodbye. I think good episode. One of the better episodes of the so far that we've watched.
yes, indeed.
And looking forward to the next episode, which I hope you've already watched. Have you watched Data Law already?
A long time ago.
Okay. What, years or months?
Years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See you next time, everyone.
See you next time.
Ad klaxon ris blaj blanarnik karnik. Ad trasula ras trasula.